Today I will talk about Guilin Mountains, one of the world's most iconic karst landscapes. Let's take as pictures of these beautiful mountains. It's a typical scenery you would run across in the southwest of China at a place called Guilin. Last year, I went to Guilin for vacation with my family, and the form and the shape of these beautiful mountains really fascinated me. So you can see in the picture, the mountains seem to shoot straight into the air so suddenly, and some mountains look like animals, and some are like the old man watching the sunset, and some are just like the giant teeth growing out of the green plains. I never saw such landscape anywhere else before, so I asked our tour guide about this landscape, and she told me that this is called the karst topography. When I got home, I was still stirred by the beauty of the mountain, so I decided to do some reading about the karst landscapes. Today, after doing intensive research, I would like to give the speech on how karst landscape forms and why the karst landscapes in Guilin is so unique. Just like you see in the pictures, Guilin mountains have a very unique landscapes, which is called the karst topography. You must be wondering how these limestone hills took their fascinating shapes. Karst landforms are generally the result of the mildly acidic water acting on the soluble bedrock, such as limestone or dolostone. The rains pass through the atmosphere, picking up the carbon dioxide, which dissolves into the water. Once the rains reach the ground, it may pass through the soil, which may provide the further carbon dioxide to form the carbonic acid. As you can see in this chemical formula, the carbon dioxide dissolves into the water to form the carbonic acid. This is the pretty straightforward reaction. This mildly acidic water begins to dissolve the surface and any fractures or bedrock limestone in the bedding area. Over time, this fracture enlarges as the limestone continues to dissolve, and dissolving large amount of limestone leaves behind the remnant rock towers, just like you just see in the pictures. In time, the bedrock dissolves into all kinds of shapes and sizes, providing us a beautiful landscape we see today. After we learn how the karst landscape forms, we might ask, why the karst landscapes in Guilin is so different than anywhere else in the world? There must be something very special in Guilin. According to Ray Belsdorfer, a geologist at Youngstown State University in Ohio, Guilin has 4 unique conditions that causes the karst landscapes there to be different than the rest of the world. For one thing, there must be hard, compact carbonate rock. In Guilin, there is a vast distribution of Devonian limestone, which is the most soluble calcium limestone. The limestone hills are gradually eroded by the rainfalls and the carbonic acid. Then, there must be a strong uplift. The uplift in Guilin was provided by the collision of the Asia with the India, which formed the Himalayas. And then there must be the monsoon climate. As a matter of fact, most of China has a monsoon climate, which provides a hot, moist summer, and the warm temperature allow the chemical reaction to take place more rapidly. And the more rain there is, the more carbonic acid formed. And last but not least, the area must have not been spoiled by the glaciers. There is no trace of glacial movement in Guilin. In fact, according to online Guilin tourist guide, several hundred million years ago, the Guilin area was a gulf. The salty sea kept dissolving and wearing of the limestone layers, which provide the original shapes of the Guilin mountains under the water. And in the movement of Earth's crust, the sea gave way to the land. And then, about another 70 million years had been passed with the help of the natural elements such as wind, rains, and rivers above and underground, the limestone peaks in Guilin have been provided. Indeed, these four conditions contributed greatly to the formation of the karst landscapes in Guilin. You can see this beautiful scenery. Let's take consideration of these conditions that can help us better understanding the making of the karst landscapes. So, summarizing what I just talked about, we learned that the karst landforms formed due to the carbonic acid acting on the soluble bedrock such as limestone, and we understood that the Guilin has four unique conditions that allow the area bear the most fantastic scenery: the limestone bedding rock, the strong uplifts, the monsoon climate, and the lacking of the glacier scouring. So in conclusion, I hope you will enjoy this speech and at the same time learn about the geological formation of the karst landscapes. And of course, you're all welcome to go and see for yourselves, because Guilin is the most famous tourist attraction in China. Thank you very much.